hands down, easy. I'm pretty sure this was the longest game of my career. We have to look at the battle report to understand it. To understand it. And I didn't score at the end, as you see. As you see, I'm Gyarados always. I did not score at the end. And we were losing by a lot. This is ridiculous. I the longest game of my career. Mewtwo's on both sides, by the way. They have Mewtwo, uh, Lapras, and the Azumarill is their MVP. This is all necessary to understand the mindset of what was going on during the game, of to understand the game. And it's sad you can't see the battle report before on these replays, but it's okay. Captain Sunny Waffles back with another quote unquote banger. Mewtwo's on both sides. The opponent's team MVP is indeed the Azumarill. My team, I don't know what's wrong with my team. The Inteleon was the only intelligent player we had besides me, which makes sense now that I see that he had a badge. Alright, so what you need to understand, at the start of the games, I don't pick a lane and I don't look at where people are going, because half the time people don't follow that anyway, and it's more fun for me. I never jungle as Magikarp because I'll be there for 2 minutes. Okay, so in this one I go top lane and I'm like, man, it's double Mewtwo top lane. Let me just get my stack and go. But look, they put up a solid defense here, but the Mewtwo cuts in, so I cut in. I still got my goal getter. You think I'm getting out? You think I'm getting out? Yeah, I'm getting out. Because my Mewtwo actually do have some sort of game IQ. Like, he gave me the bunnies at the beginning. And then he also defended top for a very long time. He never switched lanes, which is why we ended up down the whole time. He only just defended top. And so I leave him top because the Inteleon's ready. See, the Inteleon's top. I go bottom to, switch up the lanes, try to keep them off their toes, maybe get a sneaky score. But Lapras, that's another good solid defense with Bulbasaur too. It's like an attacker, defender. That's a good combo. But I go get a score over the Razor Leaf to dodge it, and then, I just leave. These scores matter. The goal getter, it's worth it because I get a stack. So, the Azumarill is pushing us back 1v3. And we're just farming. Where do I go now? Right? What mission do I have? Oh, there's some farm here, so I'll start farming this. If the Inteleon want it, I'll give it to him, but he gave it to me, so I just hopped the fence and I'm like, alright, I'll fight with you. I'm at low HP, so my flail's gonna do a lot of damage. So I'm hoping we can pop somebody, and I'm looking for the Ivysaur here, right? And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be bow, bow, bow. And he's so dead. If I had anybody else, 4 people here, 3 other people here. If I had anybody else, he was so dead. And we come back on the port. That's when I realized, oh, we have a Hoopa. And I'm like, hey, well, they're pushing top now. We gotta go top, right? Because they're not pushing bottom. They're trying to heal up. And I'm like, so I'm going top. The Mewtwo's here is strong, but it's over. We already lost it. And now it's just too much. Look, the pad should have went off there. The pad definitely should have went off there. And, take these. At least they're actually farming. My team was not farming, but my Magikarp days are over. My Magikarp days are indeed over. But that's when I realized it wasn't here where I realized my team wasn't farming, because I'm always farming, right? As I move across the map, I take the farm along the way. That's just how I keep everything efficient. But you know, I'm like, man, they're still scoring bot, so I might as well go top and score. Look at this Mewtwo, oblivious, oblivious. I take a sneaky double score here with the goal getter, which is beautiful. It's like that's exactly what I want out of a goal getter. I should be able to dump my points and get another one. I hope this guy dump his points because he has 30. I'm like, that's a lot of points, man. And then we come down and we get in a fight with the Mewtwo, where we easily 2v1 him, clean him up. Now I'm looking for farm. I'm just looking for farm, and that's when I get in a fight over farm with these two clowns, and then I get 1v3. And now he's about to get. He's surrounded, dude, and he's just hiding. That's so smart. He shouldn't have attacked. He should have ran. Oh well, he poked him away. That's kind of cool. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's running. That was smart. That was so smart. I told you the Italian's the only person with some sort of game sense. He was surrounded. He was just hiding in the bush. Alright, I'm back. I go top to try to stop the push top, but you know, I'm 1v1 against a Azumarill. You don't want to be 1v1 against a Azumarill. And their Mewtwo's like comboing across the map with the Azumarill here. You know, I unite move, but I'm 4v1. I'm like, where's my team? Where's my team? They're all just now coming back. And it's too late. It's too late. I didn't want to give them my experience too. For what? They're still going to score. So I go bot. And it's around now I start pinging just attack wild Pokemon. That's the only thing we have to do, attack wild Pokemon. And, you know, I find some bees here. That's my ping. I said attack wild Pokemon. That's it. Yeah, they're going to get that. I surrendered it. But as long as I can dump my points and get my stacks. There's 18 seconds on that. I see all our stuff is starting to spawn back up. And so I'm like, I'm gonna start getting this stuff now. There's no farm on their side. All of their goals are up, which is actually good for us because that means they can't farm. So I'm doing my best to take the bees before anybody notices them that they're up. Wow, the Azumarill is doing the Reggie solo. And then I go up here to put this goal on 1. I'm putting both goals on 1, or as low as I can get them without breaking them, so I can get all my stacks. But also, if we get Rayquaza, right, because that's obviously our win condition at this point, we're going to have huge overcaps and easy access, so they can try to defend us, but I'm making it as easy as possible, right? So this is all set up for the end game. This is what I'm thinking when I'm going through at 4 minutes, because we're down by a lot, and I don't want to surrender, and nobody was popping surrender votes, so I knew they didn't want to surrender either. So I come back here, they're still defending as best they can, and that's when we pick up a nice kill on the Azumarill for big XP. We pick up another kill here because they think they're going to just bully us. They thought they were just going to bully us. I said, no, you're not. That's a triple KO, right? Goal getter. I would have put this on 1, but the Mewtwo's still defending here, so we kill the Mewtwo. And then I'm like, guys, just let me put it on 1, and then I'm watching, I'm like, don't do it, and they broke it anyway. With a pretty not great overcap, but that's not ideal. They really kind of just put us back a little more. They should have did their best to just put it on 1, and then we could have farmed. And that's what I'm pinging here. I'm like, look, guys, just farm. You're gonna be fighting and dying over nothing. 1 minute to Rayquaza, less than a minute. All we need is to be as high level as possible. So let's take a look at the levels. They have a 13, 12, 11, 12, 11. I'm 13. The next best player is 12, and then we have 2 10s and an 11. So they're running 3 12s and an 11, and I got to 14. So I'm the highest level in the game. So it's really up to me to put us in the winning position here. I dodged a Mewtwo. Unite from across the map. Very fun mechanic. And then I noticed, I was like, man, they're doing my strat. I love to send the Reggie top and then I go score bot. So I run to the pad to jump bot to stop the score. I get as much farm as I can because I'm gonna need it. And that's when I'm looking for a good push. I'm either gonna dump my points with my goal getter or, ooh, I got you. I got the Venu. I caught the Venu lacking. That's 1. I caught the Venu lacking. Ah, I died. But we slaughtered 3 people. All they have to do now is fight together. And that's what they do. Team KO. I put us in a great position. We have 5 goals up that they can score on. We have to do the Mewtwo. I'm 6 seconds out. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just came back. Alright, so that's when I'm gonna watch and play defense for a little bit to see if they're gonna push or if they're gonna try to defend these guys. I don't know how they score because I'm watching the pads, but then I'm like, dude, they need my help. They need my help. There's 2 people top. They broke shields. The only person with a shield is Pikachu, who got caught by. He's just pushing. He got caught by this guy. So I come down to try to save the Pikachu. Couldn't do it. So I settled with a double KO. I settled with a double KO, but of course they're zooming this through. But the Inteleon hid and kept his shield. So they 2v1 up top, getting the KO. Maximum scorage. Maximum scorage. The Inteleon with his shield. He's like, maybe I can get a little more. We gotta watch the Inteleon. Maybe we can get a little more. No, he gets caught by the Mewtwo. And then me, I still have to play defense. Look at this. He was about to score. I still have to play defense to the very end. This was the longest game. This took a lot of thought and planning on the fly in a 10-minute game. I'm tired. I'm tired.